Good.
Yes.
All right, good evening, everybody. We'll call this meeting of the Buckfield Select Board to order for Tuesday, May 19th, 2026 at 6:31 p.m. And we do have a quorum here tonight.
Bill, you online?
Yeah, we're online, looking good. All right. Consent agenda.
I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll second.
Further discussion? All those in favor? All right, the total on that's $305,179.43 with a payment to the RSU 10 of $248,734.60. Reports, the library report.
We changed the agendas to put the reports outside because we always talk about them anyway, so.
Yeah,
I, however, have not gone through these, so if you want me to just read it, I can read it.
I'm taking a look here.
Yep, looks
They had
good.
409 visits to the library.
I know, that's amazing.
Yeah. 9 new families becoming patrons. They held 14 programs. Assisted patrons in the new AWE learning system, as well as using public computers. Great. They now provide community passes for the Maine Mineral and Gem Museum, Maine State Parks, the Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens. The Friends of the Library purchased a Botanical Gardens pass, and each pass supplies free admission to these attractions for families. That's great.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Yes. The family should go to
absolutely.
call the library and find out what the sign-up process is, but you can go get passes for any or all
For
of
a
these
lot of stuff,
at
yeah.
different times, and it won't cost you anything to take your family. Gem Museum, state parks, or the botanical gardens. And they're doing a
Yeah,
whole bunch of programs where kids can earn prizes for reading books. And
I see new stuff on the sign all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
go check out our library, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Many members are reading for monthly prizes in our library reading challenge, which was set up for adults, but quite a few teens have joined the challenge. This summer, beginning in June, we will have weekly programs and a children's reading challenge, which will run through August. We hope to provide interesting activities to give kids incentives to read, participate in interesting and fun activities during the school vacation. We are hoping to reach out to the community members who might be willing to volunteer some time to the library or the town, teach skills or show children how to start a new hobby. And they're open to any suggestions. So if anybody has any ideas to be able to have a program at the library, please let them know. Yeah, that's great. Kathy does a fantastic job over there.
She really does.
Yeah,
You want me to touch on the points of this?
sure.
So our amazing animal control officer, Brandon Holmes, sent in a report. He responded to 29 incidents in the month of April in Buckfield. That's just in Buckfield. He followed through on every single one. Every incident was taken care of. And just on a side note, for anybody who's on Facebook, he is posting fantastic information about animals and what to do and caring for your animals, dogs, cats, other animals. He's really setting the standard, I think, or the bar
Oh,
really
yeah.
high
Yeah.
for animal control
Yeah.
officers in Maine. I know they're really looking to what he's doing and modeling things after him. So we are lucky that he's with us.
No, I think you could ask that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on there. All right. Approval of the minutes from the May 5th, 2026 Select Board meeting.
I'll make a motion that we accept those, approve those.
They're not in here.
That's right.
Crap, I forgot to attach them. Yes,
Yeah.
no, So that was the meeting that I wasn't at.
Yeah.
So I went on and I watched it. I think the only issue I had was was Jen Lowell here for the full meeting?
Was who here?
Jen Lowell? Or was she just here for the solid waste meeting?
I believe it was just the solid.
Okay, then I think the attendees are correct. I can't see off screen who was here, so
I
I
don't
wasn't
even know who she
100%
is.
accurate on it.
Well, when we do get a copy, we can go back and amend this motion if there's a typo or something.
I think I got everybody that was there.
Okay. I'll second that.
All right, further discussion? All those in favor? All right. Old business? None right now. New business. Wanted to talk about the Community Events Committee. The committee currently has 5 appointed members, with 3 of their terms expiring on June 30th, 2026. This is a 9-person committee. If the town of Buckfield wants a community day for 2026, the committee is going to need members and volunteers to make it happen. So they're looking for some help on the Community Events Committee.
To take that a step further, if we do not have an adequately staffed community events committee, there will be no parade.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
there won't be one if we don't
Right,
have a committee.
and we need one soon. Who's in charge and when do they meet?
So they meet, you put me on the spot.
Sorry.
They meet on Mondays, but there's,
But that
That changes, like,
with
as-
the new committee, the committee can decide when they meet, how often they
Right,
meet.
right.
I think that meetings
Based
happen
on
more
who can do
often
it.
when you're planning for an event, like the trunk or treat,
Yeah.
meet a few times.
Yeah.
so it depends, yeah, right. As they get closer to the events, like I know when they were gearing up for the community day event last year, they were meeting on like a bi-weekly basis. And then
That makes sense.
as they had events that weren't coming up, they were meeting on a monthly basis, and then trunk or treat, met a
Who's the
couple
best
times.
contact person for that, do you know?
Well, right now it looks like Everett and David Sonnekrant. I can't pronounce I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher it. They're the 2 that are gonna be on the committee still through 27. Colleen Halsey, Terry St. Amant, and Jen Lowell on that one too.
Beliefs.
And Jen Lowell were the other ones. I don't know who the chair is, to be honest with you. Yes, there's you can't see my screen.
I'll give
But
Everett a
they're
call.
done at the end of June.
Right. So that committee's primary purpose is the community day event.
Right.
But they also had taken over trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat.
I know they've done some Thanksgiving stuff.
People have expressed interest in doing other things,
Right.
sliding.
Yep,
There could
It's a
be
perfect place to
many,
slide, right
many
yeah. Oh, there's a
community
ton of, yeah,
events
okay. Yeah.
here in
I'll get a hold of
Buckfield,
somebody.
but we have to have a committee.
Yeah,
So Everett had asked us to let
Yep.
that be known so people
Yeah.
could reach out, fill out an application. I mean, you don't have to be on the committee to volunteer to help either.
right.
And all they'd have to do is reach out to the town office or check the website.
Yeah, I'll put them in touch with somebody from the committee if they reach out to me.
Yep.
I'd also like to reach out to some of our younger community members. This would be a great committee for, I believe, 18 years old.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
18 years or older
Mhm.
and put in to be on this committee. There isn't a lot of government work involved in this committee, so it would be a great thing for.
Maybe we'll have to hook up the library patrons with community service.
Yep.
I mean, the community, yeah, I gotta work on this. The library is a meeting next Thursday, so I do plan on attending that. I'm gonna call Everett.
And people can do just a one-year term.
Yeah,
But you also said they can volunteer and not be on the committee.
correct. There were people that were volunteers for the community day event last year that weren't on the committee.
Yeah.
They were, you know,
Yeah.
There
tasked
are a
with
lot of people who volunteered to do
Yes.
different
specific
things.
tasks.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of people to do that.
But it was a big committee and they divided
Yeah.
up the work. There's a reason it's a 9-person committee.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Right.
I don't
I
miss
don't
those
see it
days at all.
happening with 3 or 4 people.
No.
Come join, get involved.
Right?
Yep.
Let's do fun stuff.
Get rescue involved. Let's try to get fire involved.
All right, select board comments.
I thought Azalea was going to be on remote, but I don't see her. So
Maybe, maybe address the transfer station
Grant.
pass.
Oh,
Commercial hauler.
Commercial,
yeah.
Thank you.
so we have received the commercial hauler permits at the town office. We've issued 2. There's a policy that you guys had discussed at your meeting, which I sent out. There was some edits. I think I got it locked down. Created an application, and then there's a memorandum of understanding that covers what they can do, what they can't do, what happens if they're caught. And so far, it seems like those haulers are receptive to the rules and are being careful about what they do moving forward. So I think now that we have that policy, it's easier to enforce some of the issues we've had in the past with people hauling stuff in, because I mean, if people are coming in and dumping truckload and truckloads of household trash, and it's obvious it's not coming from one place, and they're only using a green sticker, that's no longer accepted. So it's easier to identify because the passes look different than the green stickers.
So essentially, if you are being paid to bring in someone else's
Household waste
household waste, then you need a commercial.
hauler permit. It's $200 a year. It expires in June. So if you get one now, it'll expire in June of next year. And they have to re-up it every year. There were some questions in that solid waste committee meeting about, well, what happens if I have a truck breakdown? If they notify us that their truck's broke down, they're able to move the permit from one truck to another truck temporarily, as long as they notify us. However, if they're using 2 vehicles to do the service, they need to get 2 permits. One key thing with the commercial haulers is it doesn't include, they can get rid of limited bulky waste. So if somebody puts a vacuum cleaner out with their thing, they can toss that out, but they can't clean out a house and bring it in and call that, think it's covered by that. So they don't get a free load. So if they come in with a truckload or a trailer load, they're paying that fee per load to get rid of that. So they're
Beyond the household.
right. So they're restricted to household waste and recyclables and limited quantities of bulky waste, something that would be thrown out with everything else. We did have one person who had come in about, like, he'll do renovations in town, and he was asking if he needed one of these. And the answer I gave him was no, because he's going to pay for the whole load to get rid of it. There's no free load. So if they're doing something commercially and getting rid of it, people are following. It seems like people are following the rules, or at least trying to follow the rules. So I do think there is some positive that came out of this. But yeah, right now there's only 2 eligible haulers in Buckfield and Sumner. So if anybody besides grass-fed lawn care and dependable trash service is hauling in trash, they need to come see us and get a permit. And then the spinoff to that was transfer station related is, I don't know if you guys saw Zelia's email today. She did get the $10,000 grant from Maine Community Foundation towards the swap shop. So she's still working on the joint CRP grant, but that's another $10,000 that'll be going towards that. So that brings them up to, not counting the money from the GoFundMe, up to 22,000 and some change. So they are making progress on that. So if anybody gets questions about when's the swap shop opening, there is progress.
Yeah.
She's still trying to gather quotes for the building.
I imagine that they still have room on that committee as well. Or is that committee full?
I don't think they have a set of bylaws, so I don't think there's a limit to the number. Actually, they do have a set of bylaws. I I think there's still room. I
Okay.
do believe there's still room. It's Jen, Azalea, Jill, and Mark Silver, so that's only 4. So even if it's a 5-person committee.
Or even to just volunteer. There's a lot that needs to be done in planning for and then constructing and then, a new swap shop. So for all those people who are really excited to have one, reach out to Azalea.
Yeah.
And
Help get it going, yeah.
But there's definitely progress being made.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting that one grant helps a lot, so. It's a 7-member committee, so yeah, there's still room for 3 more people. Absentee ballots are available. The election's on the 9th. The school board RSU meeting is on this list, but it is on the 27th at Mountain Valley High School. You have to be there to vote. There's no ballots for that, so if people want to vote on the budget before it goes to the validation on the 9th, they need to go to Rumford on the 27th. I think that's all I got. Oh, Judy's raising her hand.
Yes, Judy?
Yes, is there going to be a bus this year to take people to Mountain Valley to vote?
I have not spoken to the RSU yet. So as of right now, I do not know. I will have somebody reach out and find out.
Okay, thank you.
Any other select board comments? Public comment?
I want to thank Glenn Holmes for helping me set up all the flags for the light poles. He put new hooks on. We have a new setup now, so we're not using zip ties. So those will be going up this week.
Oh, nice.
They're all new flags. They all look really nice, and I think it'll make downtown look pretty good for Memorial Day.
Fantastic.
Great.
I did receive new flags too. So I've replaced the ones here. Fire department has theirs. They're going to be replacing that flag. I have one for the cemetery, but we're going to take the whole pole down in order to replace it because it's all bound up. But all that stuff I plan to have done before Memorial Day. Public Works has put in a bunch of work mowing and weed whacking, and they'll continue to do that through next week. So I anticipate everything will be ready
Nice.
for the Legion ceremony.
Well done, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I went to the Veterans Cemetery today. It wasn't pretty.
With that said, the school, I want to thank the school kids for going out.
Oh my God, they did an amazing job.
Yeah,
didn't
they did. With that, there's got to be an understanding that, they're kids and they're
Yeah.
trying to find those markers.
Yeah.
And if the markers aren't there,
Yeah.
they may miss one. So we did get one phone call from somebody about a grave that was missed. I told them that there's flags here. They can come and pick one up.
Good.
If there are any stones or any graves that are missed and they don't have a flag, just come to the town office and we'll give you a flag for it.
Good.
I see the Public Works been doing road work.
Yes, so he's had the grader. I know people have contacted me about some other things or whatever, but while we have that rented grader, Preston's butt's been pretty much in that thing. And then we get the sweeper behind it. So he's trying to pull in shoulders. He's graded roads. He graded a bunch of roads, and then we got that 1.5 inches of rain in one day. So that kind of has messed things up. We added a bunch of material to Crossroad, which it's kind of rough right now, but it's going to take time for the road to settle down. I know Fonts Road was done. We did a little work on Sodom Road. The problem with Sodom Road is there are massive rocks in that road.
Mhm.
And when he's driving the grader and he hits those rocks, there's not much you can do around it. So he's worked around it, tried to add material. We've spent a lot of money on material adding it. But we've been using beefier stuff to try and keep it from washing away. Overall, I'm happy with what he's done. We did add some material to the railroad bed. We graded that. So him and his crew have gotten a lot done in the last couple of weeks. And I know he's stressed out because there's a million things that need to be done, but they're definitely doing the most that they can. They're all filling out productivity logs on a daily basis, and then he turns them in at the end of the week. So I'm apprised to what they're working
I
on.
freaked him out the other day. I told him I was gonna stop by the highway garage and visit. He just looked at me.
Seriously? We're not gonna be there.
I know. He's like, when are you gonna go, Friday? Yeah.
You guys go Friday, I'm not there.
I was on the select board when they built that building.
Yeah, no, they've been doing a lot with what they got,
Yeah.
you know, and we're at the end of the budget cycle, so we're getting to the point where we can't spend a lot of money on a lot of things. We still have that one truck that needs to be fixed. It's gonna have to wait till July. On the rescue side of things, 452 needed a sticker, or we had to change tires over too. We've been wearing through tires like crazy. We've sent it to Ripley numerous times, and they always said it's just driving on bumpy roads, whatever. Took it to a different shop. Upper and lower ball joints were shot, so we got those replaced. Had to buy a new set of tires, get it aligned. It should be back tomorrow, hopefully. We're gonna have to buy new snow tires next year because they won't pass an inspection. So fixing stuff, spending money that, you know, is getting tight. So we're trying to watch that stuff right now in all departments. So if something's gonna cost a lot of money, it probably won't get addressed until July unless it's an emergency situation.
All right. No other, okay. We have no need for a executive session, I assume.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, nor I. Reminder that Thursday night, May 21st, we have the withdrawal committee meeting. We already mentioned the budget committee meeting on the 27th. Planning board's on the 26th, and the library's on the 28th. Anybody has anything else, then I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Oh, please.
Oh, go ahead, Judy.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to tell you it was a little disappointing last night. A lot of people did not realize there was a school budget meeting at the high school. Fewer than a dozen came from our towns. Alden was there, and other people were there, and they did a demonstration of the budget. And I think we got some good answers to questions. I think all of us at the end felt that we probably would vote the budget down, but it was disappointing that more people weren't there. And perhaps it's that they didn't realize the meeting was on. It wasn't well publicized.
I think that they should reach out to the school and say they should do a better job at publicizing their meetings. Don't you agree, Judy?
Well, I wish we had too. I wish it had been on the sign out front. Or a sign at the school. Also, if you read the budget newsletter, they did something sort of funny on page 4, where they show allocation is 75% town valuation and 25% student population. Where they give the student population, it looks as if it's so many dollars per student.
They made it a dollar figure instead of the number of students.
Right, they added $1. It was really so a lot of people may have misunderstood it. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. Nothing else? All right, so I'll make a motion, we adjourn again. Second. All those in favor? All right, thank you.
6:55.
Oh yeah, 6:55, my apologies.